all black, poor, white, and poor ghetto youths are not, middle class youths are not. I want you to listen to what this president of these United States are saying about what the Supreme Court in America today, this year 2023, has shut down the affirmative action which gives black and poor people, poor youths, even ghetto youths, racially discriminated against youths and black families especially, which give them the opportunity to go to certain colleges. The Supreme Court of the United States of America just shut down the affirmative action plan, which would allow poor people, disenfranchised people, dispossessed people, their kids, their children, to get the opportunity to have a sound education wherein they can show their real genius abilities, which we all know black kids and white kids, any human kid, if trained the right way, has that. We all know that. But the discrimination, listen to what President Biden says. Listen to this.
Where the student grew up and went to high school. It means understanding the particular hardships that each individual student has faced in life, including racial discrimination that individuals have faced.
Exactly, that we have to deal with
The
too.
court says, quote, nothing in this opinion should be construed as prohibiting universities
Supreme what? Supreme Babylonian
discussion
oppression
has affected his or her life. But be it through discrimination or inspiration or otherwise. And
what the Supreme Court has done today is to put back, roll back any progress, incremental progress that black people has made in trying to get an opportunity to have a good education. All right? Them no want to no forget it. The plan, as reggae music sang about, is to kill them before they get a chance to grow. So, what the Supreme Court of America is saying to the youths them is the land of opportunity no longer exists in America. Or if it exists only for those who have the wealth and the privilege and the proper skin color that they're trying to weed out to try to get a proper education. What they have done today is to show not only youths in America, but youths all over the world, that America is no longer the land of educational opportunities. All right? Listen to what Biden say.
quote, because the truth is, we all know it, discrimination still exists in America.
Racist, that's right.
Discrimination still exists in America.
Say it again.
Discrimination still exists in America.
Right.
Today's decision does not change that.
Right.
It's a simple fact. If a student had to overcome adversity on their path to education, the college should recognize and value that. Our nation's colleges and universities should be engines of expanding our
That's right.
to upward mobility.
That's right, President Biden. I support you with that. Totally.
Statistics, one statistic, students from the top 1% of family incomes in America are 77 times more likely to get into elite college than one from the bottom 20% of family.
That's all right. I don't know what I'm saying. It is easier for the rich family picnic them to get into the colleges that they want to get into. because they're privileged because them family have money and them can donate certain money to certain colleges like Harvard and all of them Ivy League schools as they will call them. They can get in because why? Only because they are born in rich families and they're privileged to do so. But poor people, poor black youths, smart black youths, you see, America is really digging its own grave. Yes, America, because the message that they're sending, and we're talking the Supreme Court, is trying to hinder the genius of poor black, poor white kids who want an education to help and build this sick and suffering nation. All right, Ira Scotus break it down for us what President Biden just said today based on what the Supreme Court has done, the highest court in the US of A has done, is to tell not only poor kids in the United States, but the world that America is no longer a land of opportunity to develop yourself. Rastafari, know. President Biden, thank you for saying this truth to the world. We know them don't want to hear it, but when America sneeze, the other places them catches the cold. All right, Rastafari, know.